welcome to another EU3 Japanese Grand Prix this week, and my co-commentator will be a bit late, which will be Marina today. It is me, Shane, again on comms, and I think Tina's the first one to start a lap, so let's just stay on this camera angle. Yet at the start of the session. The race is also looking to be a good one today. Anyone who wonders. There we go. If I look at the mini map, everyone's starting to move a bit slowly. One big ass train in the first sector through the S's, but now all attention goes to Tinas as he starts his lap, the first one to settle lap decision. If he does not invalidate, he has opened the DRS and crossed the line to start his lap, coming up to the first corner, probably breaking at the 50-meter mark. I have no clue, I didn't see. It nicely. There we go, into the first sector now through the S's. That's 1, 2. Used to be, you get 4 right here, tricky corner. Next one, and exiting the first sector. Not yet. Ooh, it runs wide. That's not where you want to go. That's definitely not where you want to take your car. Next one. On track. Deathstorm. Who the game claims to be out. Steve then. All attention on to Steve, who is still going through the SS. He's not doing bad, to say the least. And can he take this corner? Well, he has relieved the trouble a little bit, but there he goes. Now the red light is flashing, but I did see a purple first sector. There he comes, coming up to the hairpin here. Very sharp. Donnybrough has retired in the pits. Maybe a qualifying ban, I am not too sure what we'll see here. And Steve coming up to the spoon curve. Here comes. And now one long straight up to 130R. It's a bit wide and he invalidates. Steve, what have you done? Capital then. First sector. Other Alpine racer then. Now also right there, runs wide as well. That's not gonna do your lap time any good. But now still running strong to 130R. He still sets a purple sector, obviously, since he will be the first one to set a lap now into the final chicane. Jumps a little bit over the first curb. There he goes. It's a little bit of a tight cross, and in the pit he goes. I think the Ferraris are out laps, or no, they're not. The Wizard then, who hasn't run wide, will turn the game audio down. God damn it! I can actually turn the game audio down in the game itself. There it is. But onboard cam is always loud, for fuck's sake. As the Wizard, 31 flat. Let me turn up my thingy. Steve, let me know if it worked. Hold on, let me do 1, 2. I don't know if this works. Is it better now? If not, I'm gonna have to probably change it through the so you can't see anything. As we have a couple of other people crossing line, 30.2 for Rapid, who's now the pole sitter. Provisional pole, of course. You still have 12.5 minutes to go. Spud in 31.7, Camsel for 31.2 flat. Dan behind with a 32.1, and Tina's just set a lap 34.6. That Storm beats that with a 33.3. Do I have anything else? I don't think I do. Not new laps, at least. We do have a lot of people on the track. Hold on, let me turn it up more. There we go. Oh. Well, guess what? engine? Wait, what? Huh? Hold on, hold on. Can you do the engine sound separately compared to the rest of the game? Because I just did the master volume. Is it cars that you mean? The volume of the cars. Okay, let's see if that works. Yes. And then turn this down. I think that works. I think that works. Anyway, let's go on board. Ooh, yeah, that's still loud. Hold on, let me turn that down. Oh, now it's... Oh, no, I'm screwing it up. Now it's bad. Really bad. Okay, let's turn up the master volume, turn this one down. Oh, hold on. Onboard mix, that's gonna be it. We might want to turn that down even more. Let me do one tick. Has this done anything? Still bad, still bad. I think it's fine. I hope so. I have put it to range, but I have. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now I spoiled the surprise for the stream, but we will get rain during the race. Trust me, it is going to be fun. It is going to be fun around the Japanese Grand Prix tonight. I'm gonna turn it up because I can't seem to fix the volume issue. As Pipe Tech now, we've pretty much missed his lap, but he is finishing it right now. And crossing the line, he goes third. 31.5. I don't know if there's anyone in chat who might want to help me out. You don't have to, but I just got word that my co-commentator is not making it tonight, so yay, I'll be on my own. Unless there's some... Of course you don't have to, I don't have a problem doing this on my own. Has anyone else actually... Yeah, Tin Man around he has put himself up into second, 30.9. I should pay more attention to the qualifying compared to anything else. Racer then on the softs this time, trying to set a lap, and it will be second. 8. Still 30.2 from Rapid holding strong. That's my boy. Red Mask up into 4th, 30.9. Where has this man found his pace? Because last year's game he was at the back. Steve in 6th, 31.3. Nicely done, nicely done. Laps people on actual flyers. Dan moving out of the way, wrecked, not pushing. Cam Tizzle warming up tires, Dan warming up tires. All on an out lap. We are all on an out. Let's just take a look at Dan's lap. Let's see. Into turn 1. Oh, nice camera angle there. Flies through. There he goes. In the S section, we have an Aston Martin pulling to the side. They're not trying to impede someone's lap. There he goes. Now left, right, 44th. One of the corner sequence, which we call the S section of. Into the long left-hander and then into the double right. She's coming up next at the start of the second sector. There we go. Goes to the first one, goes to the second one under the bridge, and now straight to the hairpin. He has his teammate in front, so he could get a little bit of slipstream. Teammate on an out lap, so not pushing at all. We could see some slipstream here, not just pulls to the side. pulling to the side, that's it. It goes through Spoon. Oh! On the curb, almost loses it. You can see the back end twitching, and now he runs wide. That's the end of your lap, my friend. That is the end of your lap. We have Deathstorm now making a double right-hander here. Goes under the bridge, now running up to the hairpin. What will he show us? Can he set a better lap than his 33.3? Car seems to be a little bit all over the place. Might just be my eyes deceiving me. And now for the run up to Spoon. My voice is quiet. Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, but I mean, then the broadcast is gonna be. If I turn the master volume down, Steve, then the broadcast is gonna be very low. But I can turn up my voice in the party. By the way, I can do that. But let's just finish this lap first, as Deathstorm is rounding it up. 32.6, so he has improved by 9 tenths. No, 7 tenths, but not enough. Let me fix my voice then, because Steve will keep complaining otherwise. God damn it! Why do people keep adding me in Discord? That's not it. There we go. Nope. 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 There it is. Let me turn a bit more. A bit more. Okay, there we go. I've turned up my voice in the party. I don't know if it's changed it. Steve, let me know, or just anyone. Okay, no one wants to see cars pitting. Ferrari of the Wizard. Then Lewis now coming through the final chicane here. Well, the race should contain rain. If the rain doesn't come, then if the rain doesn't come, then it's gonna be what it is. It is what it is. I mean, as Rapid has set a 29.6, the first car into the 29s. I'm sorry I've missed everything, but we are trying stuff out. Because F1 bugged again, because when wouldn't it? Holy, this car's loud. I have changed voice chat. The fuck? Okay, other cars. Turn down other cars. I don't know. Now you can't hear the car anymore, but when you go to onboard, it's bloody hell. Okay, let's turn that up. Let's turn this one down. Well, the cars are silent now. The onboard is less, but it's still loud. Anyway, it is what it is, my friends. Let me turn this up. Maybe that helps the broadcast. It is what it is. Whenever we get broadcast, you might not hear the car, but it is what it is. Racer 30.2, wrecked 30.2. Cam Tizzle not there yet. Alright, let's focus on the closing stage of qualifying instead of playing with the settings. That does not sound like a bad idea. Going through the airpin. Let's just stick on board with Dan here in his Ferrari, who is now making his run up to 130R. The red light at the back is flashing, so +3 is not improving at all. Piptech probably going for another one. Footy on another one. Who should we look at? Because this session ain't over yet. Session ain't over yet. Anything can happen. Let's look at Dan. Dan here all the way down at the back. There it is. He will not be on time to start another lap, so his lap will be final. As he comes through the final corner right here, crosses the pit lane entry. Fourth it is, 30.2. Same as Racer and wrecked. Racer being Lewis. I see an Alpine. It is Lewis in his Alpine going through 130R now. He goes through the final chicane, and now coming up for the run down through the line. Nope, he tends to go into the pits. Also an option. Footy then, next one to cross the line. He is flying now, braking at the 100-meter board. There he goes. Ooh, might have run a little bit wide. Couldn't see that well. Now here he comes downhill to the line, crosses the line to set a 30.9, puts him up to 8. I see a McLaren. That must be Steve. Steve pulling into the pits. Then I think Piptech is coming up. Yes, he is going through the final chicane. See another car there going through the chicane. Runs a little bit over the grass. 11th it is, 31 flat. Who is next? It is an AlphaTauri, but he seems to have crashed or taken the road, the runoff area. Dan gonna settle up. I think we should take a look at Red Mask. There he goes. That is the correct Haas. Can he improve? He does improve up to 630.6. That is a good lap. Oh. Tinus then has invalidated, and it is the last car on the grid at the moment who has not finished qualifying. So, and Mike is not diving into the pits. Thank you very much. That will conclude qualifying for this one. Pole sitter then, not rapid. Never expected that, but it happened. Well done. Well done, well done. Anyway, what are you doing with the Israeli flag? You are Dutch. Anyway, not rapid. Takes pole. Will start the race from first position. Then wrecked in second. Lewis third. Dan fourth. Cam Tizzle fifth. Sixth goes to Red Mask. Tinus seventh to spell the Wizard eighth. Footy ninth. 10th goes to Tin Man. Piptech 11th. Steve 12th. 13th for Spud. 14th goes Dan. Deathstorm 15th and 16th, all the way last, Donny Brav, who has not set a time and retired very early on in qualifying. I think that might be a quali ban. The weather seems to be fine, Spud. Just for the record, it seems to be fine. Overcast for now and then rain later on. I have no clue when the rain will come. Maybe lap 10, lap 12, around there somewhere. I don't know. That's just my guess. Don't listen to me. Don't adjust your strategy to me, okay? Because I might be very wrong. As we do wait for the drivers to get their setups, changes, and their strategies ready, the first one has pressed X to ready up, which means we now have 30 seconds for the other guys to ready up, and then we can start the formation lap. Led by Not Rapid. Well, all I can say, what will we see today? No clue. Probably some crashes, maybe even maybe people struggling in the rain. Get your predictions in if you've been watching EU, if you've been keeping up with EU3. Get your. If you don't know like me, then don't. Although I shouldn't say that I do be keeping up with EU3, but I'd have no clue. We will see. So I don't know who here is good in the rain. We haven't seen a lot of rain this season. I think we saw rain at... I don't know, have we seen rain at Spa? We possibly might have seen rain at Spa. I wasn't there at Spa, which is such a bummer. In all this time I've been doing comms for COS, I've never done a Spa commentary, which is my home race. Now going through the hairpin, warming up the mediums, nice and warm. Let's just take a look at the tires. Everyone on the mediums. Everyone trying to not take damage, try and go for a one stop onto the inters later on as soon as the rain comes out. I have no clue when the rain's gonna come. But everyone seems to be on the same wavelength here. Everyone seems to be on the same. Go start on the mediums, keep them going, and then when the rain comes out, pit for the inters. Is it rain falling? I don't think rain's falling. Well, it looks like rain's falling. That's very early on if it is. But again, wouldn't be surprised if F1 is bugged as usual. I do see rain falling. I have no clue why. Me no understand. Will we see a pit on the first lap? I don't know. I doubt it. I think it's probably just bugged on spectators' end. Hopefully the driver is seeing something different. Can I have a different camera angle, please? No, of course not. That is the back. Let's just see. So just a little bit more, and then the cars will have. Whoa, Cam Tizzle, what are you doing? Can I get a camera? There we go. That's the camera angle, and it's 5 red lights, and we're glitched. 5 red lights. Here we go. There we go. Ooh, there's a McLaren into the grass already. Luckily, no collateral damage. Not much happening at the front. Let's just take a look over there. Let's go 3 wide. Woohoo! Action! And people slotting into their respective positions they're in right now. Team and Piptech are not giving up. They're going side by side through the S's, but look at that. Piptech has to give it up right now. Red Bull of Donny gonna dive down the inside. No, it is not. It's gonna stay behind for another lap. Now we have one big train from first to last to complete the first couple of laps. Luckily, no carnage these laps. Someone went a little bit on the grass there. There's a Mercedes on the side. I think that was Spud, but he did not get overtaken. I'm still seeing rain, but that's probably bugged. Oh. There we go, people now through Spoon. Take a look at Lewis. Lewis is losing touch with Rect in front. Rect also not doing too good following Rapid there. Not doing too good. Let's just keep the TV pod view to the minimum because it's very loud. Footy, 3 tenths behind the Wizard. Oof, that's a clean camera angle there going through the chicane. Rapid, fastest lap of the race, 38.5. Steve and Dan, what are you doing there at the back? Seems like we have a bit of a battle. Dan lost out on set 1. Now the next one, whose is it gonna be? Tinus and Piptech have not done. Oh, they are not done yet. We go for round 2 through the SS as Tinus wins this one for the 2nd time in a row. There we go. Nice and easy, but they have lost touch, of course, with Footy. Oh, can I get... God damn it. Can I get now? Oh, Footy and the Wizard. Something happened there as Tinus gets sent into the wall. I don't know if he got touched or if he just lost control of the car. Might have been the back end that stepped out from quick reaction to the two guys rejoining on track. Red Mask losing out to Cam Tizzle into Spoon, but not giving up. He runs wide. Do not run on that curb. Smart move to go beside it. Obviously the wrong side of the curb, but you'd rather be on that side than on the curb itself. Is he gonna try and take it back? No, he's not, but now he's under attack from Tin. Oh, look at that. He has pushed Cam Tizzle wide, but Cam Tizzle is now at the inside, but oh, he gave it up. And Red Mask runs wide. Tin Man tries to dive down the inside. No, not that camera angle. Tin Man probably with some ERS. Oh, that's a lot of overspeed. Maybe he's running lower wings, less downforce. Tinus in the pit change. That was the obvious one. Nice camera angle we get there. Go and see in the cars go through turn 1 and 2. Now, in front we have Wrecked, 5 tenths off the back of Rapid. These guys are keeping it modest. These guys are keeping it clean. Not attacking, not spending too much. Just try and build the gap to the cars behind as big as possible. Runs a bit wide over the white line. I think that could give you a warning. Depends on the corner, but I think that's one that will. Now going through the hairpin. Down now, trying to keep up with Racer. He just falls outside the DRS range. DRS has been disabled, so we might see rain here. DRS has been disabled. Red Mask behind his teammate. He does have a little train behind him. As of which Tin Man and Cam Tizzle, are we gonna see some moves here? No, we're not. Footy has lost it, and his teammate Spud has also lost it. Both Mercedes, both Mercs have lost it. Where's Footy at, actually? Okay, Footy still going strong, now getting overtaken by Dan. Wrecked is not in the pits, but he must have made a mistake because he dropped from 2nd to 11th. And now he is moving on. His teammate is not in the pits, so where is my man going? Where is my man going? Spud then in the pits, obviously Footy in the pits in front of him. They're double stacking. A lot of these guys double stacking. Deathstorm probably got the tire glitch because he is on the hards, most likely wanted to get on the inters. We do have some guys who are moving on, and look at the rain. The rain's falling, the rain's heavy. It's not gonna be a fun one for these guys on the medium. Are we on a safety car actually, or maybe a VSC? I think, because I don't see a safety car. Yeah, there it is. VSC has gone. I did not know we were on VSC conditions, but there we go. We're racing again. Mediums, cold, with the rain. Well, they're not that cold, but the VSC has definitely cooled them down a little bit. And they're still making it. But of course, if we look at Rapid, 6 seconds behind, so he's gonna have an easy time to get back to first, as put as another spinner in the S section. Wrecked gets overtaken, and my guys on mediums are. Oh, Wrecked has lost it. Now, stay out of the way on the of the inter drivers. There we go. Now you have unghosted, so be careful. Piptak 6 tenths behind Tin Man. My guys here are probably diving into the pits, most likely. Would be surprised if they don't. They're only mediums, and look at the rain. You can see the rain on the track. It's undrivable, probably in slicks. So time to put on some wet sets of tires, most likely green ones. Red Mask? No, it's not Red Mask, it is Dan. Dan showing some big cojones here as he keeps on going. And Rapid has in the meantime caught up to 4 seconds. He has caught seconds already, and the gap keeps coming down. So is this the right move? I would say it's not, because this rain should last till the end of the race, and this rain has come very early into the race. But gets a 10-second time penalty, 3-second time penalty. We saw someone else, I think it was Lewis, get a 3-second time penalty. Footy has DNF'd. Wrecked has DNF'd both in the pits, or not. Safety car? Please don't tell me the lobby's bugged. Please. Hold on, let's take a look here. What has happened to Footy? Can I see what happened to Footy? He's in the pits. Huh. That's weird. Sure. Anyway, useless safety car, let's go. Not Rapid has caught the gap. 1.8 seconds it is. So Dan, yeah, safety car's gonna do you nice, but you still get sent down to the back of the pack. I think you'd come out in 11th, if I'm not wrong, because the safety car ain't that slow. Oh. And there we go, Rapid in the lead. Wrecked has left the session. Japan. Never a fun track to drive. Now let's go. Let's take a look with Piptak. He's definitely coming out ahead of Dan. There comes Dan exiting the pits right now. There he is, in 11th as expected. And then Storm and Tinas, who are a little bit behind. They do have the ability to catch up right now in the safety car. Safety car definitely not going in this lap. Will stay out for at least another lap, so these guys have time if they want to take a pit stop or anything. I don't know if it's needed. Deathstorm definitely not. He keeps pushing on, and as soon as Tinas has caught up to the back of the train, the safety car will come in said lap. So let's take a look over there, because that will be way more interesting than whatever we're gonna... I hate this. Okay. There we go. Let's see Tina's pushing to catch the safety car queue. A lot more entertaining than some guys driving at half the speed they can do. Now going through the S section in the wet weather conditions on the inters. Beautiful scenes here. I love the graphics here on the track. Track looks beautiful when it's wet. And Tina's there, look. He runs wide. I told you this would be more entertaining than a safety car queue. There he goes into the hairpin. Now he doesn't outbrake himself. There he goes. Exits the hairpin. up to the spoon corner as the safety car queue is now crossing line. Deathstorm just making himself closing in on the back of the train. People are leaving a little bit of gaps, as we can see on the minimap. Not too big, which is mandatory. Not allowed to overtake, not allowed to put your cars side by side, stated the of speed rules. As Tina's then now crossing the line to start lap number 6. As my man will definitely catch up to the safety car this lap, so we will see the safety car pull in this lap, and we will see the race resume at the start of lap 8. It is, because we're on lap 7 now. My bad. As soon as the safety car turns off the yellow lights, space is to be set by Not Rapid, and the Not Rapid can choose the way is restart. He can keep it fast, he can go very slow, try to get the other guys their tires cold. There you go, Tina's almost caught up as the train just exiting the hairpin that Tina's is now entering. There we go, we have to talk about something, of course. I've pretty much used all my stories from vacation on the US EU1 race last season, the last race of the season, so I don't really have much to say. There we go, safety car should come in this lap. Yes, it will come in this lap. Now let's switch over to Rapid. Let's just put my cursor somewhere here in the middle so we can switch very quickly. Rapid then choosing to take the slow approach. Let's the safety car go. Safety car now exit the hairpin, the chicane. Safety car entering the pits right now, and we are entering the chicane. Safety car has pulled off the track so Rapid can go, and there he goes on the exit of the chicane. Look at that, 6/10, that is definitely not bad. Racer is able to follow him, but Dan asleep on the safety car restart. 1.3 is the gap, down to third. Let's go take a look at the back. Dan is in the pits, might have hit someone or something. Tina's probably front wing damage or not. Oh no, he had to serve a drive-through, of course, from the VSC. He sped under. He's serving his drive-through. There we go. Looking at the back here, Dan got himself back inside the DRS window, which is 1 second, but unfortunately for him, DRS will not be available. Very unfortunate. Now, Two-Spell. There we go, now we got the camera angle. Two-Spell entering the hairpin, trying to chase the 3 guys ahead of him while under attack from Cam Tizzle. Where are the battles gonna start happening? Because if this is the rest of the race, it's gonna be a very boring one. And I see Steve here. Steve is not far behind Tin Man. Tin Man lagging all over the place. And there we go. Now, what is the closest gap? I think Steve has just lost touch with Tin Man, but if we look at Lewis, he's 4/10 behind Rapid. There you go. Is this the fight for the lead? Probably not gonna start battling now. Lewis still not close enough for 6/10, but seems like Lewis is running a way less downforce, a lot more straight line speed. Lower wings equals less downforce equals more straight line speed. Or he might just be using a lot of ERS, that's also a possibility as we go through the S section here, but judging by the way he takes these corners, it's either the dirty air or he is running lower downforce. One of the two, anything is possible. You have to be open-minded, and Dan 14 seconds behind, just entering the S section. Oh yeah, 3, so if you tire through, that's what happens. Short-term memory, people, short-term memory. Wait, who's in here actually? Let me see. Who's in here? A lot of drivers are in here. How? I just don't understand how you can drive and listen to a stream at the same time. Let's go take a look somewhere else. Maybe more at the back of the train. Pip tack on the back of Steve. Steve losing touch with Tin Man even more. Went from 8 tenths, even more tenths. Now 1 second. Deathstone trying to catch up to Pip tack. And as we look here, Red Mask on the back of Donny has Tin Man behind him. Tin Man very, very close behind him. Can something perhaps happen over here? I see a lot of red lights flashing, but that's not because of the ERS. Probably the rain, probably the tires kicking up the rain, which makes it less, which makes the driver see less, and that's why they have the red light flickering. If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. Ooh, Red Mask, that's not what you want to do, and look at that. Man is gonna take full advantage of that mistake, but speed not there. Ooh, the switchback, and he gets sent into the wall by Red Mask. Red Mask turning in a bit too much probably. They touch wheels and they touch tires, and there he goes. Tin Man into the barrier. You see some front wing flying, and look at what he does to Steve. Squeezes Steve under the grass. That is not... No. Can we get the stewards to look at this, please? Please? There we go. Steve now going for another one, and Steve gets sent into the wall. I couldn't see exactly what happened, but can we get the stewards to look at that, please, as well? Thank you. Red Mask, get your ass out of here. Get out. I do not want to see that stuff again. That is... Anyway, back up to the front. Lewis has a time penalty. The only one on the track with a time penalty. Let's just take a look. 3 seconds it is only. Well, everyone's on Inter, so we don't really need the tires up. Everyone has made a pit stop. We can see the people who gained the most, which is Donnybrook with 10 positions. Yay! Oop, there we go. Good for you. Now back to the race. Down on the back of Lewis for P2. Not close enough. Not close enough. Tin Man now, he is driving with that damage, hoping for a safety car, because a safety car would really save your race instead of pitting under green flag conditions. Steve, he has no option because he had no front wing left, so he will be into the pits. Doesn't retire, obviously not. Only 13 drivers left in the session as there he goes, gets overtaken by guys who do have the full front wing. Now he desyncs ahead of them. Woo! Hooray for American Wi-Fi. Well, it's not the American Wi-Fi, it's that we are in a European lobby and my man's driving from the US. Which causes desync. Runs wide at the hairpin, but keeps the position. Question is for how long, because with that damage wing, it's not going to be easy to keep these guys behind. We have Deathstorm and Tinas who really want to get past, because they're gonna have to wait for an opportunity. Tina's running a little bit wide, but he's still there. We have a yellow flag. That is Steve in the first sector. My oh my, what is this race? 12 laps out of 27, so we're not there yet. And Tin Man now has decided to get rid of his damage, which will allow Dan to enter P11, but he is still 9 seconds behind. Well, not 9 seconds, it will be a lot more. as we will see shortly. There it is. Only 8 seconds the game says, so it isn't too bad. It isn't too bad. Where can we see the battles? We have a lot. No, you don't deserve screen time. Thank you. Donny trying to get close to Cam Tizzle. He has Red Mask behind him. Anyone who sends Red Mask into the wall, I'll PayPal you some money. Thank you very much. Disgusting scenes. Down, then 3/10 on the back of Racer. Fight for P2. Also, don't take it seriously. I will not PayPal anyone. Keep the race clean. 10 seconds for exceeding track limits. That's a lot. How big have you cut the corner, my friend? Dan still on the back. Lewis here for P2. Well, there's not too much happening on track again here. We don't have DRS, so it makes it harder to overtake. It really comes down to on the straight who has the lowest downforce, and then in the corners who has the highest downforce. Probably because with high downforce you're going to be stronger in the corners, but you're going to lose it all again in the straight lines. As Steve has retired, probably in the pits, because I'm not seeing any. We don't have people too close to each other. Donnybrav is catching Cam Tizzle slowly but steady. He has now creeped up inside the DRS window, but again, no DRS available. Still no DRS available till the end of the race. And look at Red Mask. Red Mask really, he wants to get past, but he cannot find a way past. Runs a little bit deep. Just gets 4 tires cross. Not too bad. Didn't not touch the gravel or anything. We did have that little bit of green on the side of the curb. Yeah, not much going on, so not much to talk about. We can like go a little bit further back maybe. Deathstorm Team is trying to catch up with Pip Tech. I don't know if they're gonna be able to. Let's just take a look at some other people. Dan here just exited the hairpin. And you want some screen time, my boy? Get it. Show me what you can do. Now entering the spoon. Let's just see what everyone's doing. Oh, it's getting very close there at the front, if I have to believe the minimap. But the timing still says 5/10. Let's go. Look at that onboard view. Doesn't seem to be catching, doesn't seem to be getting any closer, but the onboard view is very loud. And the wizard now exiting turn 2, entering the S section. Yeah, S section. Yeah, that's it. Can we have a normal camera angle? There we go. Broadcast, please. Down 6/10. He keeps losing time in the S section, and on the straights times are a bit the same. So I don't know what to say here. I think Lewis is running a little bit more downforce, judging by the corners, but straight line they're a bit equal, so it's hard to say. Alright, let's go looking at some other guy who doesn't have much to do. He's taking his way through the S section right now. It is my guy Tin Man coming from EU4. He is driving as a reserve today because the EU4 races haven't happened a lot over the past few weeks because we don't have a lot of drivers showing up. I can tell you why that is. That's my honest opinion, and that will most likely be not far from the truth. I'm not saying it is exactly the truth, but EU4 could probably work on driving standards. For the reason I'm not racing anymore. Hello, Matty. Thank you for showing up because I am bored. Dan in third behind Lewis. Now turn 1, turn 2 for the 15th time of asking. This is the closest gap on track at the moment, which is 8 tenths. The gap keeps getting bigger, very slowly, but it is getting bigger. The gap used to be 4 tenths. We have now gotten up to 9 tenths. I think tires might be getting a little bit worn, are they? 11 lap olds. I don't know. I think these Inters can make it to the end of the race. Trust me, Rack, this race is drama. It has been drama from the start. Well, it has calmed down, of course, for retirements. Now everyone's pretty much driving their own race. We have a few people who are close to each other, but there's not much happening, of course. They're like about a second separate everyone from the car ahead. And which, yeah, everyone has a little bit of breathing space, but of course, everyone being so close together, one mistake can cause you to lose 1 or 2 positions, depending on where you are. You're 4. Oh, there we go. Down, running wide. We might see something happening. We might see something happening. Yeah, look at that. Donny Brav taking it down the inside of Cam Tizzle. Too busy with reading chat, my boys. I'm sorry for that. But Donny does have a penalty. Let's just take a look at what it is. It's 3 seconds. That's not going to get you far. But Donny is a capable driver. He does have pace. So let's see what he can do. Oh yeah, Matthew, now that you're in chat. No, we dry anymore. We started the race in dry, but then I think the rain came out lap 5. Lap 5 rain came out, and now we've been in the rain since lap 5, and the rain will carry on till the end of the race. We started with overcast conditions, and then lap 5 we turned to the inters, and now we will have inters till the end of the race. I think full wets would have been fun. Full wets in Japan, hell yeah. Anyway, Matty, I don't know, but if you would be so kind to, tell your stewards to take a look at Red Mask. Yeah, he's been doing some, he's been sketchy again today, as usual. Lewis has caught up to Rapid. The gap was over 1 second, but now it's 7 tenths. So Rapid must have made a mistake. Two-Spell Lewis in the pits. He has said it's time for new inters. Maybe he thinks new inters will give him more pace, which I wouldn't be surprised if it does, but will it be enough to get any good positions? Because he is going to drop down now to 7th, probably 8th and 10th. He will lose those as well. Yep, there he goes now into 10th. Still inside the points, only 1 point for now. Might lose a position to his teammate as well, who's coming up. Let's take a quick look over there, what's going on. Nope, he stays ahead of his teammate, but he will have to warm up these inters first, so he has to take it careful through the S section. Piptech, not too close. We have Destorm and Tina's just over a second behind. Donny then, let's just keep an eye here. Cam Tizzle 6 tenths behind Donny, but under attack by Red Mask. Into the hairpin we go. And... oh. God, these league races take so long. My legs are starting to hurt. Anyway, that is not important right now. What is important is that there's nothing going on. So Cam Tizzle on the back of Donnybrough, 5 tenths. Can we see something happening here? Donnybrough has made it. Donny has made a pass on Cam Tizzle. So can Cam Tizzle take it back, or can we see some more action out of these guys? Which would obviously be nice. Lewis now into the pits as well. Is this the strat? Is this the strat to pit now around here? Because look at these guys on 14 lap old inters. I see some guys pit, some guys don't. Question is, can these Inters go for 22 laps? I think they can. I suppose they can. But judging by Lewis and the Wizards, they might not be able to make it 22 laps. I'm not sure. Obviously, Dan in his Ferrari, he has pitted a couple of laps later. I think it was 2 laps later, meaning he'd only have to do about 20 laps, 19 laps. Obviously, better for your tires, but well, depending on how you use your tires, if you're at saving your tires, you're gonna lose a lot of wear. Which might beg the question, the Wizard and Lewis, is that the case? Whoa, hold on. Fresh tires and right behind Tina's. We might see something here. We probably most likely will see something here. I'd be disappointed if we don't see anything here. So, oh, there we go. Look at that. Tina's not having the best of exits there, and Lewis just breezes past on. These tires aren't even a lap old, and he has, I'm judging by when warmed them up already. Tina's and 3-second time penalty. I think people are starting to struggle on their tires. They might. And we see another one diving into the pits. It is Dan. Dan will be the next one into the pits. So that might be the strat though. Rapid is gonna try and push his tires to the end. Or he might try the overcut. But will the overcut work? That's the question. The question. Look at that. We have Cam Tizzle 4 tenths behind Red Mask. So Cam Tizzle have lost the position to Red Mask. We have missed that, but Red Mask now losing touch with Donny. 1.6 seconds is the gap so far. And if we take a little look at Rapid at the front, he's just breezing, just living the dream, you know. All the way out in front, nothing to worry about, just drive your own race. He can make a mistake or two, well, small mistakes of course, 9 seconds, yeah, you got yourself a little bank. Racer then on the back of Deathstorm, next target. And once Lewis gets past Deathstorm, he will have Dan as the next to get past. Dan and Lewis, who have been second and third this race, are now behind each other again on fresh inters. Now straight line up to 130R, now behind Deathstorm 2 tenths. Gap keeps coming down. He must be using some ERs. Is he gonna send it down the outside? No, he has to back off for that. But look at, here he goes for the outside of the chicane. Deathstorm has the inside, but Campus has the inside for the second corner, and he has the outside for this right-hander, but I think he gets moved on. Fresh tires. Done. Dan has a little bit of moment. He had his moment. He saved it. I don't think he has damage. I don't know. I don't have TAS open right now. I'm trying to catch up with the stream, but stream chat has not been active today. Lewis then 3.6 seconds behind Piptech with 7 laps to go. Is that possible? Dan now, hopefully he doesn't have damage and is able to carry on, but he is still stuck behind Deathstorm, and if he does have damage, it's very unfortunate. Let's just see if we can see anything with the eyes, but I don't think we can see anything with the eyes. Hello to the new people in the chat. And Cam Tizzle still about 6 to 8 tenths behind Red Musket. He's not getting any closer. He's not getting close enough to be able to make a move here. So I doubt we will see some moves here at the front. I think the moves are gonna have to. Oh, of course. Get out. moves are gonna have to start coming from the guys on fresh tires, and look at that, this is exactly what I mean. The wizard on the fresh tires now gets past Tinas at 130R. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moves, beautiful stuff right there, as we see Deathstorm and Dan. Now Dan trying to do the exact same that Lewis did, but gets a little bit wrong, loses the back end and loses position to the Ferrari of the wizard. And now Dan gets past Tinas as well. Dan on the old tires, obviously like 2 or 3 laps younger than Tinas. But he makes it count. Anyway, just follow the wizard through and you should be good. Lewis has just got up 2 seconds to Piptech. He just brought the gap down for 3.5 seconds to about 1.5 seconds in the span of 1 lap. That's insane. If he keeps this up, so you have to make light work of Piptech. You have to get past as fast as possible, maybe lap 21, lap 22. If that's the case, you push, hold on, 8 seconds to Cam Tizzle, that's a long way off. Unless Cam Tizzle can get ahead and slow them down, that doesn't seem very viable, as Red Mask has caught up 2 tenths to Donny. Cam Tizzle is losing out to Red Mask. He just lost 4 tenths over this lap. It's now about a second behind. Mask has caught up because he was over a second behind, and now we are in about just under a second with Red Mask. Obviously braking zones are a little bit deceiving because the gaps come down and the gap goes back up on the exit of the corner. Deathstorm around the outside at 130R, but look at that, the wizard around the outside, and Dan, he wants to take advantage of that. He wants to just follow him through, but it isn't as easy as I said it was. Okay, honestly, that's a funny one. Yeah, that's a good one. As Dan now has the inside on turn 1, and there we go, he does make the move this time. Tinas has DNF inside of the pits, which promotes Tin Man into 11th, 1 more DNF and everyone gets points. Tin Man smart, stay out because anything can happen and you might still end up with points. But now look at this, Lewis is now all over the back. Lewis has to make it count right here. We're on lap 22. The faster he gets past, the more time he has to catch up to his teammate and the crew. We are stuff happening at the back, of course, as well, as Dan gets past Deathstorm. He's trying to keep up with Dan and his teammate, but possibilities of that happening are very slim, them being on fresh inters. Lewis then dropped 2 tenths, 6 tenths now is the gap, but look at it, straight line down to 130R. Gap is stable, gap is not coming down too much. Gap has just dropped under 6 tenths now, 130R. Yeah, look at that, gap drops down under 5 tenths into the chicane right now. There he goes, now all over the back again, but on the exit, look at that, Piptech seems to be really good on the exits. 4 tenths it is. Now another small straight. We don't have DRS, so it all depends on how you've set up the car and your driving capabilities, of course. Look at the lines they're taking. Lewis is taking a much tighter line through turn 1 and 2 compared to Piptech, but he is all over the back in the first sector, just like he was last lap. But then at the double right hand, they're going under the bridge up to the hairpin. He loses it all again, but look at that. Oh, he wants it. He wants it. Tried to push his nose in there, but he had to brake hard and give it up because he noticed, he saw it was not a move. The move was never on. He could have tried and forced it, but I don't know what the outcome would have been. They might have ended up in tears. Or it could have worked. It could always have worked. Red Mask still going strong in third. Tizzle could get... Oh no, he has a penalty. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep your car there, right there. You'll inherit second, and there we go, Lewis. Yes, past Piptech. We have missed that as we were trying to look if we had anything going on in front, but we did not. Now he has 3 laps to catch a gap of almost 9 seconds, 8.5 seconds. Can Lewis do this? Probably not. Gap is way too big, but he's gonna close the gap no matter what. He's gonna well, I mean, he's gonna bring the gap down, but he's never gonna bring down the full. It just seems very unlikely. Dan still on the back of the wizard, so his little battle thingy with Tinas has not cost him that much. Look at that. Now the two of them are both gonna catch up to Piptech, but if Piptech stands his ground just like he did with Lewis, these guys are gonna have a hard time getting past, and there's 2 cars who want to get past, so you have to go one by one, unless you have to pull him through, but one by one, and you only have 3 laps to do so. Now Lewis brought the gap down at least 7 tenths. Now it just was 8 seconds, but 7 tenths it is for now. Oh my. Time to go to sleep. Dan and the wizard now on the back. I think this is where the action will come from. Camtizel ain't gonna do stuff anymore. Lewis ain't gonna catch that 8-second gap anymore. So Dan and the wizard, this is where we want to keep our eyes, and look at that, the wizard, he is definitely using ERS or he has lower downforce, but look at that, pushes the Aston Martin a little bit wide, and you have Dan who does not want to release the throttle and just runs into the back of Piptech. Now it has damage. I could see the debris flying off into the distance. My guy, you gotta have a little bit of patience here, my friend. Like, work with me here, okay? So that's chances of 7 thrown away right there for Dan. P6 for the wizard. And all you gotta do is gain a couple more tenths and you might have P5, because Racer does also have a 3-second penalty. Racer might drop to P6 as Camtizel will gain P2 and Donibrov P3. Red Mask just outside top 3 in P4 as it stands. Obviously these penalties can be looked at by the stewards, but most of the time they don't change anyway because the game gives it to you when you deserve it. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was about it. Thank you very much. Camped is all on the back of Red Mask. That is the closest gap we have right now, but yeah. Everyone who's still watching, thanks for staying with me, because we did not see a lot this race. Happy we did see a few things at least. As soon as the rain kicked in, it has become very, very dull. Lap 26, penultimate lap. Cam Tizzle 3 tenths behind Red Mask. Let's look at a tire situation. Is this tire difference by 1 lap? So Red Mask's tires are 1 lap younger than Cam Tizzle, but judging by the way the timings are going and judging by Cam Tizzle, this is it seems like Red Mask's tires are Red Mask is not too good on saving tires and playing with tire wear, because Cam Tizzle, despite having 1 lap older tires, is reeling him in. 1 lap is not much, so they pretty much should be the same wear, kind of. But I don't think it is. It doesn't seem like it is at all. Look at that. Cam Tizzle is just all over the back of Red Mask. Cam Tizzle just is getting so much more out of these tires at this stage of the race, and look at that. It just breezes past on the exit of the hairpin, just sends it. Look at that, and as I was saying, Campus is just getting so much more out of these tires compared to Red Mask at this stage of the race. if that's the same with Donny, then maybe we might be on for a P2 on track, which would be beautiful, but the gap is 1 second. Can he reel him in one lap? Chances are very unlikely, but never say never. Oh, look at that. We might see something else happening, as Dan has got himself all over the back of the damaged Haas. Well, he's not there yet. It is 9/10s, but this might not be a bad thing to look at. We might see some action here. Damaged Haas, not really visible damage. I'm still... Oh no, he might be missing an end plate. Yeah, he is missing his right end plate. Yeah, right, it is. Right end plate is missing on that broken Haas. Injured Haas is what I'm trying to say. There we go. Into turn one. Yeah, look at that. Dan just losing time in the straight line. He has prepared for the rain and has put himself onto some higher downforce. The rain compared with goddamn. The rain together with the S section might not be a fun thing here. But now look at that. Yeah, obviously, as we can see here in the S section, just gains so much time. But then on the straight, he loses it all again. But this is where he has to make or break. Damaged Haas, injured Haas compared to a fresh Ferrari, not fresh tires. But can he do something in the hairpin? No, he's not gonna send it. It was a little bit too far back to do so. Oh, we might have to switch back to Cam Tizzle, maybe. Let's just look at it. Can we see something at Spoon? I doubt it. Cam Tizzle then on the back of Dunny. Or why does everything have to unfold on the last lap? Like, now we get the action, now that the race is over. Now, let's go it as he is finishing the race. Well done, GG's. Pretty solid race, pretty easy race. Just been in the front. Gap, nothing to worry about. And there we go. Cam Tizzle gets second on penalties. Now let's look at Dan. Can Dan do anything? Oh, the field was pretty close to get a P9 and already it. Oh, look at that. He wants his. Oh, if he didn't have the outside, he could have gotten it 0.097. I'm telling you, if he had the inside, he would have made it. All he needed was the inside. Outside on the first... Oh my god, this car is loud. Tony Bruv, Asian Driver of the Day, provided by Codemasters. Yeah, I'm telling you, Dan on the inside of the first corner of the chicane, outside second one, and then have the inside on the right hand there, and you probably would have made it. That's annoying. Oh, look at that. Rapid dancing on everyone. Feels like Fortnite. Worst game ever made. Even worse than Call of Duty. Here I am with my hot takes, of course. Anyone who wants to come after me for what I've just said, feel free to do so. Waste of your time. Because I do not care. Anyway, first goes to Rapid. He wins this race today after a solid, dominant performance. Cam Tizzle second on penalties. Donny Braff third. Red Mask fourth. Racer fifth. Sixth goes to the Wizards. Piptech seventh. 8th, 9th for Dan, and then Deathstorm 10th, rounding out the top 10, taking home 1 point. Tinman 11th, 12th to Tinus, then Steve in 13th, 14th for Footy, Wrecked 15th, Spud in 16th. So let me invite our poor young Donny, Cam Tizzle, and Rapid, and we can get these interviews over with, and I can probably go to sleep. I don't know what I'll do. And that's none of your business. Okay, let's see. Where is everyone here? That's one. What's Cam Tizzle, right? That I'm looking for? I think it was. No. Donny. Hold up. Donny, Cam Tizzle, and where's where's my guy at? Where's Rapid? Oh, god damn it. Are you in here? Nope. Okay, are you up here? There he is. Let's go. Now we just wait for them to join. We get these interviews over with. I hate doing interviews anyway.
Hello.
Why do you always have to join in with so much noise? Is that your trademark or something? Like
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Yeah, it's my trademark.
Oh, okay,
Every time I get a
cool.
podium or a win.
Cool. I see. Cool. But then again, not interested.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll do it.
Gotcha. Anyway, you do you, I do me, and you don't
Exactly.
care about other people's opinions. That's how it works. So who do I have in here? Is everyone in here?
I believe so.
Well, I'm gonna check it just to be sure. Yeah, okay, everyone's in here. Anyway, I think we had Donny, who was in third. Let me start off right there. Donny, you had a pretty solid race. Had to make some overtakes. I can't remember where you qualified, but tell me, like, how was your race? How did it go?
Well, this race was just really about not causing trouble, because I've been causing trouble by accident. It wasn't my intention, but I've been causing trouble so much races. So it was just, I got a really good getaway. I didn't qualify for the QB ban, so obviously
true.
I started from P16. So yeah, it was just about keeping consistent. And when it became wet, I had no confidence at all. I was really low. I have no confidence with the car. Just a formality. When Cam made a mistake, it was basically what my plan was. I needed to take the opportunity to overtake him as soon as possible, because even though I had a 3-second penalty, I knew that Red Mars was behind him. Red Mars was rapid, so I was like, I can't Red Mars past me. So the way to do it was to get past Cam and have like a whole sandwich. But those two decided they wanted to conspire against me and try and get past me. So that was hell to keep them behind. But I did. And about the championship, because I think I am the championship leader now. So yeah, it was just about keeping my head in the game, and yeah, I'm happy with the result.
Well, I'm glad you're happy. Obviously, going from 16 to third is a beautiful performance, very strong as well. Well, go enjoy your third place, obviously, and we probably will see you again next week for Miami,
Yes.
the new track. Let me ask you then this one question. You looking forward to Miami?
No, not at all. I hate that track. It's one of
Yeah, okay. I mean, everyone can have an opinion. It's not, my opinion, it's not great. It's decent. Anyway, moving on to P2, which is Cam Dizzle winning it on, well, not winning it, but P2 on penalties. Also not a bad race. Had to make some overtakes as well. So tell me as well, how did it go?
Gab,
Hello?
he was just here.
Oh, sorry, Mike was on mute. Yep, started P5, a little bit better than Donnie's P16, so it made my job a little bit easier than his job. But yeah, I mean, I was just kind of just cruising or whatever. Had a bad jump off the line, lost like a position, but when the rain came, I was very worried to get like new pedals, so I was kind of nervous, extra nervous. But yeah, then I went off at the last turn because my controller fell off my table and it overrode my wheel. So my car just started driving straight for a moment, but thankfully I was able to get back on track enough with a decent gap right behind Donnie and Red Mask, so I was able to keep position.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm glad for you anyway. I'm gonna have to say as well. enjoy your P2 that
Yes,
you've
sir.
taken here today. That will be 8 points for you and Alpine. I don't know where
Hey-o.
that puts you in the standings. I don't know. Have the standings have EU3 hasn't been
I'm
won
reserved.
yet, right? Oh,
Well,
you're reserved. Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm reserved, so yeah.
Oh, okay. But I think you been won yet, right?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't know. Don't keep up with those things. I just come here, commentate, and that's it. Anyway,
If I were Dust Storm, though, I'd probably be saying that Red Bull's about to clinch this. That's
right.
I had to be guessing.
With 2 more races left to go. I don't know if you're a reserve, Camp Tizzle. I don't know if you'll be driving to next week, but if you are, what are your expectations for Miami?
I'll probably drive next week, and I feel pretty good around that track, except for a little like chicane under that bridge. Just because, like, since I'm driving at cockpit view, I can see a part of the like first curb, second curb where you turn right. I literally
Yeah,
can't see it, so I am guessing every time I go through there where that curb is at.
yeah. And that curb does send you flying. So,
Yeah.
well, again, enjoy it, and that brings us to the race winner today. Rapid, dominant performance, very strong, big gap, so nothing to worry about. Started in first as well. Tell me, how did it go?
It went actually pretty great. Started off with a good quali. Didn't make any mistakes. Got pole by, I don't know, I got pole with the nice times, and started off good with the race. Didn't have a just a good start, and it started raining really soon, so everyone got into the pits. Stayed in the lead the whole race, but they got racer behind within 1 second, so it was pretty close times to times with in front, and then just drove the race. Not even tricky with tires. Yeah, just managed tires, and that was it.
Cool.
Yeah,
Acting like my man's the goat, but anyway, dominant performance today. Like you did really well. Um,
finally.
well, I guess putting in practice, you know.
hmm
Anyway, Miami next week.
Difficult track, hard to overtake. Not
Really?
looking forward to it.
Hmm. Okay,
I'm
okay, cool.
so yeah.
I don't know where you at in the standings.
I think P6 or P7.
Oh, my boy.
But
I
by
thought
the
I
way,
wanted to ask if you could be able to win the championship, but I guess not.
no.
I
I
guess
think
not.
with the we could win. We could be second in the constructors.
Constructors. Oh, second.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. Well, I mean
but
that's something, that's something. That's something.
got my lovely teammate, so
Yeah, yeah, of
really
course, of
enjoying him.
course. And then your third imposter in a Haas.
Mhm.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm. Yep,
Mhm.
I
My
know your
teammate as
plans.
well.
Yeah, yeah, I know how it works. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Concert of Speed will be live again tomorrow, 9 p.m. UK time for EU2 it is, and of course, I think it's 9 p.m. in North America for the American race AM2, and that would be, was it 2 a.m. now with the time zone change in EU if you want to
uh,
watch that.
oh,
I think
is
it
it
is.
2 a.m. right now? That's fucking yes.
I think it's
Helps me.
two. I don't know. It's 2 a.m. or still 3 a.m.
Oh,
It's one of the
yeah.
two. I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching again, and I will see you next week.